Hey guys, how you doing? This is Rich from Rich TV Live. So I've been busy, but I heard that Trump has declared no war. Since he declared no war, the price of oil has gone down. The price of gold's gone down. The price of silver's gone down. The price of Bitcoin's gone down. Four assets that have been exploding overnight, based on the fact that it looked like this war was going to escalate, have now turned into something completely different. It's turned into no war. Trump all of a sudden wants to make peace, not war, which is good. It's good. I don't think anybody really wants war, but it hasn't been good for gold. It hasn't been good for oil. It hasn't been good for Bitcoin, and it hasn't been good for silver. So I'd love to know what you guys think about this news, this breaking news that Trump has addressed the nation in America and essentially said that there will be no war with Iran. I think that that's smart. I don't want to see this escalate. As humans, we're all sharing this world together. I think we need to make love, not war. We need to work as a unit and work together as a world and as people. I believe we're all brothers and sisters and we're all connected. Yeah, we have different beliefs and we have different religions and we have different things that we all do and we believe in, but at the end of the day, that doesn't make us different. We're all sharing this planet together. And the reality is there's Iranian people in Canada, there's Iranian people in America, there's Iranian people all over the world. So what are you going to do? You're going to go and attack this country? I think this is a good move. I hope that we can get past this now and get back to normalcy. I don't know if that's the case, but hopefully this is a step in the right direction. I'm glad we're not going to war either, bro. Why would we want war? I mean, what good is going to come out of war? Innocent young kids, those are husbands, those are sons, those are fathers, those are daughters, sisters. Why? What's going to come out of it? Iran will make peace. Well, I mean, it'd be nice to see everybody make peace. Hopefully we can all move forward from this. And, you know, I guess their goal was to get rid of this one specific general and commander, and they did. So they don't see any reason why they should continue to escalate the situation. And I agree with it, especially when you think about the fact that Iran has been doing training sessions with the navies of Russia and China. And Russia and China and Iran are obviously working together in different ways. So why would you want to go and poke the bear? I just don't think that that makes a lot of sense. But, you know, I'd love to know your guys' opinion on it. I'd love to know what you guys think. I'm totally against any type of war. I'm totally against any type of violence. I don't think violence really resolves anything. And typically when you see violence, it's a cycle. You know, one person hurts someone, that person wants to hurt that person back. Now, if it's a country, one person causes harm, the other country wants to cause harm. So it's just a cycle. And in the end, who wins? Nobody. So yeah, I'm not into the war at all. So yeah, the big breaking news today is that Trump has declared there will not be a war. And based on that news, the stocks have been falling, specifically gold stocks, oil stocks, cryptocurrency stocks, and silver stocks. And obviously those precious metals have been falling. Bitcoin's been falling and oil's been falling today on the news that there's not going to be a war. So it's kind of interesting that we have good news in one sense, but if you're buying gold or you're buying oil or you're buying silver or you're buying Bitcoin, it's kind of bad news for you because they're all going down. Mind you, I would much rather have no war than, you know, assets going up. So from that perspective, I'm pretty happy that Trump has made that decision. I think if he came out and said we're going to go flat out, we're going to have a massive war, I think the price of gold would have continued to spike. The price of oil would have continued to spike. The price of silver and gas would have continued to spike. And Bitcoin would have continued to spike. So I think it's a good thing that we're not going to war. quick thought on Aurora. What's the deal? I mean, Aurora still has no revenue profits. You know, the revenue's okay, but the revenue went down last quarter. They need to show that the revenue is going to grow again, and they're lacking in profitability. That's what's going on. It's pretty simple. I think we all know this. Nothing's really changed. Has anything changed? Yeah, they're doing sales, but we still don't know what the revenue looks like. If they show massive revenue on the next quarterly financials and they show profitability, stock will fly. If they don't, stock will continue to get beat down, because right now everybody's saying Aurora's this, Aurora's that, everybody's beating it down, everybody's talking it down. So right now there's just a lot of negative momentum, not just in Aurora, but in the entire cannabis sector. So that's why you see a lot of the cannabis stocks are down. And I believe it's going to continue until we have some type of a catalyst that's going to turn the sector around. And what is that catalyst going to be? In my opinion, it has to be revenue. It has to be profitability. It has to be more revenue growth, and it has to be profitability. So that is what's going on in the markets right now. If there's anything else you guys want to discuss, you want to talk about, anything else that's trending or anything else that's popping, please let me know. Put it in the group chat and we'll take a look at it. Honestly, I don't know why people keep wanting to talk about cannabis stocks, man. At some point, you guys got to realize that the cannabis stocks are just not the way to go, man. And I can't be the one to tell you that, considering I've been the one talking about cannabis stocks for 3 years straight. So I've diversified, I've moved past it. It is what it is. Cannabis stocks are what cannabis stocks are, man. They're where gold was a few years ago when the gold was dead. Now gold is exploding and green gold is dead. Do I think the wraps will repeat? No. The wraps will not repeat. Not even close. I think they would be hard-pressed to even get out of the Eastern Conference. I think they'll do well. I think they'll make the playoffs for sure. They'll be probably in the top 4 or 5 seeds, but I just don't think they have enough to get through the East, and definitely not enough to win the NBA championship, not without Kawhi. Not unless they make some type of crazy move and pick up another superstar, which I just don't think it's going to happen. But you never know. Crazier things have happened. Nobody expected them to win last year. You're focusing all of your attention. Yo, what's up, Ross? You're focusing all of your attention on Baby. It's a good pick, man. It's a good pick. I like Baby. Very good pick. Yeah, I think right now there's so much uncertainty in the markets. Nobody really knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows what's going to happen with gold. Nobody knows what's going to happen with oil. Nobody knows what's going to happen with Bitcoin. Nobody knows what's going to happen with silver. All 4 have been exploding. Then today Trump goes out and says there's not going to be a war, which is totally unexpected. And all of those assets go down. Cannabis stocks went from deep red to deep green. Today? Which cannabis stocks? Because when gold is going down, you would think that green gold would go up. Is that what we had? Did we have some cannabis stocks explode? I'm driving right now. I haven't even taken a look at the markets. I was just doing a CEO interview, so I apologize. US MSOs went up. Which ones? Which US MSOs went up? Cura. Hey, I like me some Cura. I want to see CWeb jump. I mean, CWeb is dirt cheap. CWeb is the lowest it's been ever. CWeb, the largest CBD company in the world, on news that the FDA wants all products lab tested and FDA approved when it comes to CBDs. That just killed CWeb. What is this? Yes, Hexo, Chronos, and Weed in green just up a bit. Now ACB only down 2%. Well, that's good. Hopefully the green gold continues to make a move, because they've been obliterated for far too long, and it's just gotten to the point where I've had to move on for now until they decide to come back, because I'm not just going to sit there and dump my money and spend my time effort, energy sitting here talking about cannabis stocks every day when companies like Apple are up 100%. We need to go where the money is. And if the money is in the big board stocks, we're going to buy big board stocks. If money's in cannabis, we'll buy cannabis. If money's in gold, we'll buy gold. If money's in 5G, we'll buy 5G. We're going to move where the money is. And that's a decision that I've made for myself and for our community. And I believe that our community will be a lot stronger and will be rewarded handsomely because of it. Yeah, there's going to be ups and downs in every sector, but why sit there and keep buying something that just keeps going down when clearly we've seen that the cannabis sector has not been our friend in 2019? What are we going to do in 2020? Just keep dumping our money into cannabis? No, I don't think these cannabis companies are going to go to zero. Some of them will, but I don't think it'll be as bad as what some people are trying to say it'll be. Ramdad says the US MSOs are putting in their higher lows for the weekly and monthly. This is a big deal today, and it's going to be a game changer. I hope you're right, man. Infinite Possibility says, I told you don't worry, no war, don't let fear rule your soul. Hey man, I'm happy you were right. I don't want war, man. The last thing I want is war. It's the last thing I want is war. No, I haven't bought Believe. I own Believe. I've owned them for quite some time. I own lots of stocks. I'm just holding all my cannabis stocks until eventually they turn back into the green, which hopefully is sooner rather than later because we've been patient for a very long time. Thank you guys. We got 31 people here. We got 12 likes. Let's get our likes games up, man. We're live. We're interactive. I'm driving. I mean, it doesn't get any more interactive than this. Thank you. We're up to 14 likes now. It's better. Let's see if we can hit 20. We're up to 15 likes now. 32 people here. We got 17 people that haven't. 18 likes. 32 people here. Can we hit 20? Next stop 20. We're going to hit 20? 18 likes? Can we hit 2 more? There we go. 20 likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. 66% likes to watch ratio. I can live with that. At least it's a passing grade now. 21 likes. There we go. Thank you guys. So this is going to be actually a big week for me. I will be at the Lift conference on Friday and Saturday. I will be interviewing some of the top cannabis CEOs in the industry. I will be interviewing private companies, public companies. I'll be showing you guys, I think there's going to be 280 exhibitors. It's the largest cannabis conference in Canada. And we'll be there. We'll be doing interviews. We'll be having some fun, doing some, having some entertainment, learning about some of these companies. I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of different speakers that'll be speaking. I'll be making videos of them and bringing them to you guys. And if you guys are members of Rich TV Live, members that are gold, silver, and bronze members will get access to all the interviews first. And that's just something that we've decided we want to do to really start separating some of the members and just get a better idea of who our top members are and give our top members access to quality content and information first. And I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the cannabis conference. So obviously I still am very deeply involved in cannabis. What I won't do though is just put all my money in cannabis and just continue to invest in cannabis blindly, assuming that they're just going to explode, because clearly that's not the case. And I think as investors, we need to diversify right now, and we need to invest in the best. If we invest in the best, we'll be blessed. If we don't, there's always a risk that we're going to lose. Especially when you're dealing with penny stocks. Anything under $5 really is considered a penny stock. So anytime you're buying anything under $5, just understand there's less institutional investors, there's less institutional support, and typically you're going to find shorters are going to live in that world. They're going to live in the cannabis sector, specifically the cannabis stocks that are trading at $5 or less. They're going to live in that world because they're going to have more success. That's going to be the world they're going to live in because that's where they're going to have success. So, big news, no war. Thank goodness we don't want war. Bad news if you're a gold investor, gold's down, oil's down, silver's down, Bitcoin's down. So that's the bad news if you're an investor. The good news is we're not going to have war, so thank goodness. Hopefully we stay on that trend and this doesn't escalate any further and we just go back to normal. We go back to living our lives and everything goes back to being happily ever after. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not winning, you're not watching. This is your boy Rich from RICHTVLIVE, and I'm out.